Hello and welcome to What's Map for Cities Skylines, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. There are thousands of items on the workshop now, so finding the right one for your next city build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review some using our 5-star rating and the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture out to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. BonBon here. How are you doing? Right, today's map is an absolutely stunning map. We've also got a really great asset and a brand new excellent theme and sparkly LUT as well. But before we get on and do all of that, you remember Buddy? A couple of weeks ago we used to play hide and seek with him in the show. Well, he's kind of back, but he's not. You won't find him in today's show or any time this week, but I will be linking to you a save game in the workshop where you will find Buddy, Billy and Bob. Now the save game is today's map, and somewhere in that map you will find these three characters. Bob, he's not very good at hiding, you'll find him very quickly. Billy likes her scenery, so she's in the pretty location, and Buddy, he's very good at hide and seek. He'll be the toughest to find. Now yes, you can cheat and use mods to find them, but if you want to play hide and seek, these three guys will be hiding in that map, and like I say, the link is in the description. So I hope you can have some fun. The solution will be in Saturday's show. I'll show you exactly where they are. It'll be right at the end, so I won't be spoiling it for you. So there we are. Lots to do. Lots of fun to be had. So get over and subscribe to that and have some fun. Right, off to today's map, which I recommend subscribing to as well. It's Ryebluffs by Archilon. This is a very nice map, and it's going to score well. I'm telling you right now, it's going to score well. There's your start square. That's fine. A couple of intersections there and a little dead-end road to work with. Lots of field painting. It's up to you whether you like field painting or not. I mean, you could use it for exactly the right things or whatever. And on to the workshop. Right, there is a specific Ryebluffs map theme, which you can see is very nice indeed. The photorealistic LUT by a Reaper, and then we got some rock packs. There's a rainbow bridge which comes from Niagara Falls. Daylight Classic is recommended as well, and 3 trees. Right, so all that said, is the map any good? And the answer is going to be, well, yes. The map is really quite nice indeed. The selection of trees is a very nice selection. The roads are pretty damned fine. We see here already. Equidistant all the way, and nice and steady all the way, and the scenery is really nice as well. Do you not think? No, I'm asking you a question. Look, this is a two-way interactive thing. You're supposed to be shouting at the computer now, or your phone, whatever you're on. Yes, BonBon, I really do think. Sadly, I can't hear you, so I'm just going to pretend that you're playing along. Right, intersection time. There's one you'll see, and not just the once in this map. Everything is perfectly high enough. I can't find anything wrong with it. All the bridges are very good. Down this dirt track here, there's a nice little industrial area. We'll have a look at that when we get to the detailing and the end of the railway line, because that's where the railway line terminates. We'll get to that, like I say, after we finish doing the roads. And the roads, there's not really too much to say apart from it's all fairly high standard. We've got this bridge here. Now, okay, right, custom bridge. This is that rainbow bridge that I told you about it from the workshop from Niagara Falls. And it's fine. It's great. Nothing wrong with that at all. All the slopes are great. The placement is great. If you don't know how to use custom bridges, I do have a custom bridge tutorial. Go into my YouTube, that's the word, my YouTube playlist page, and you'll find in the tutorials the custom bridge tutorial. Very nice intersection here, all chiseled away beautifully. Everything is just very nicely done. All the slopes are good, all the bends are good, and it just looks really nice, very pleasing. And down here, we're in the start square area here. If we have a look, we've seen this one before anyway, but now we've got this dirt track. If you follow the dirt track right the way to the end, you've got that little roundabout, which is your start square. And it's all good down that way. It's all good. We've got some bungalows down here. obviously where a previous village didn't work. Probably my last city build. I'm really good at city builds, me. Okay, let's follow this road off and see where it's going to take us. And the answer is, well, off towards the fog eventually. We've got a nice little bridge here over the river. Nothing to say about that. That's just basically your standard perfect low river bridge. It's all really good. And onwards towards that fog. And onwards towards... Really, when the map is this good, quite often there's very little to talk about. I know you guys seem to think I like complaining, but at least it's something to talk about. Here, what's there to say apart from, yeah, the roads are perfect. The scenery is very nice. And you know what, let's do a U-turn and follow the rail back. I think we'll do that. Now this will lead us down to that factory we saw a minute ago, the dead end. Now, there's not too much to say about this. I mean, we do have some trees very close to the railway line. Here we've got a few leaves just touching the wires. And I would accept that. That would be fine. It's when you get a fairly strong branch into the wire that you go, well, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. That's not 24 hours worth of growth. And down here, I think we'll find some. This is a little bit worse. That, once again, it's pretty much just light leaves, light foliage touching the wires. But that's a little bit... beyond acceptable, and there's one or two more a little bit like that. Let's check out the bridge, shall we? And is that a perfect rail bridge? I think so. Can't grumble about that at all. And that's the problem with really good maps. There's just so little to say. So little to say. Yes, we just flew past a branch hanging over the line. I'm sure we'll find another one in a minute that we can stop at, like down here. That one there. That one, oh, hang on. I might have got away with it, that one. This one hasn't, though, has it? That one's pretty bad. There we are. So, yes, there's a few of these, and one on the other side of the rail there. There's a few of them. Just needs moving the tree back a little bit, or random rotating it into a different angle. Right, past this junction. We'll come back and have a look at this junction in a moment, because we've got to get down to that factory, because, wow, it's one of the most... interesting parts of the map, really. It's kind of a bit boring in a way, but hey, does that really matter? Because at the end of the day, this is about a city build, and a flat, almost featureless map, but with great detailing like this. It's perfectly fine for a big city build, do you not think? I reckon so. Let's switch back this junction, and we'll head down towards the fog down this route, where there is once again, not too much to see apart from a few trees hanging over the line. What can you do? Asset review, that's what we can do. And so let's check out today's asset, and it's a beauty. Public Library by SimCity. This is pucker to the nth degree. And very popular. I've only just opened it up, and we have got people arriving at the front doors already. Like the fascia, makes it look like lots of lending books there, all making up the outside of the building, and people are running straight through to the back door, in and out, faster, well, than a thing that has things going in and out very fast. What would that be? A piston, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, it's just a really nice asset. I love these buildings that aren't exactly just boxes. And this is just a very lovely modern take on a modern building, and as you can see, really popular indeed. SimCity's Public Library, today's asset of the day. And off to Themington Island for a new theme this week, brand new theme. This is Hazard Map Theme by Not Done Yet, with the Bonita Vista Valley LUT. I figured it was a desert theme. I would use a desert LUT. Right, let's do some factoids. How about scientists experimenting with carnivorous plants have discovered that although they do love steak, eating cheese will give them terminal indigestion. Maybe they're lactose intolerant. What do you think? A fog belt 15 metres deep over an area of 270 square kilometres, that's 104 square miles, contains no more moisture than a single bucket of water. 15 metres deep and 104 square miles. One bucket of water in that fog. And that concludes today's factoids. We all head back to all these shipping routes. There's not really much to say with the shipping routes apart from, well, they're going to be good. Everything we've seen so far is good. Now we've got the one route that goes along the entire coast. Then we've got the one that comes into the bay. Goes underneath the Rainbow Bridge. Then loops around that island. And is that high enough, do you think? Is there any way to find out? Well, there is a way to find out, because although no shipping routes will come through here, if I put a little dock on that island, we'll get something come and visit it. Like this guy here. And is it high enough? Not quite. Not quite. So anyway, yeah, so I built a little conurbation on the island and then demolished it immediately afterwards, just so we could force some shipping to come up the river. Water flow, it's all good. It's proper rivers, all flowing downstream into the bay. Very strong at that location as well. You want to be careful, might get flooded, washed away even. You may have noticed there were some pipes. Should we go back to that island? Yeah, those pipes. I built the conurbation, I gave them pipes, I didn't demolish them. They don't come as part of the map, so don't expect any pipery on that part of the map. Right, what can we talk about really, apart from the detailing? Well, first of all, the beach. Look at the theme. Look at the beach theme here. It's really, really nice. The colour of the water, the colour of the land, the colour of the trees. We've got this nice little essential lighthouse with the lighthouse keeper's cottage. Although the walkway up to the lighthouse, that's got to be like 2 meters tall, doesn't it? That very difficult to get up there. So I've got to mention that. I would like to have seen that just clipped into the land a little bit more. Then we got this. This is a lovely feature. We keep seeing these sorts of features, and it is actually really attractive. I mean, the tree selection and the tree placement as well on this. What's the word I'm looking for? It's gone. It's gone. Yeah, I'm actually talking to you. It's 2 in the morning. My brain's starting to shut down now. But yes, the feature. Nice detailing. Nice detailing all around. And then we got loads of these dirt tracks all over. The hills are realistic. They are realistic. I think they could have been just softened a little bit here and there. And I'm loving the tree placement in the hills as well. I don't know if you noticed this, but the trees are very much in those valleys again, where the water does tend to coalesce. And on the ridges, less trees. And that's really nice detailing work. It makes it really feel realistic and draws the eyes to the details. And you see, that's the sort of detailing that could be really easily overlooked. And like I say, there's not that many different styles of trees in this map, and yet it feels about right. Now, if I'm honest with you, one of my only grumbles about the aesthetics of the map is, well, the riverbanks is for one. I would like to have seen a little bit more interest along the riverbanks, a little bit more life. The river brings life, and along the sides of these rivers, it's almost dead. So I'd grumble about that. I've got a minor grumble also with this river in a minute, where we've almost get a right-hand turn. And where natural, like here, right here, it's almost chiseled, that corner. A river would take a more smoother corner there. Now, yes, when we build cities, we can force rivers to take those sort of sharper angles. But we're talking about a natural curve there, and it just doesn't feel too natural to me, that particular corner. Bit of a grumble. Bit of a silly grumble. But, yeah. All in all, it's a really pretty map. I would like to have seen a little bit more variation. Perhaps 2 or 3 more sorts of trees would have been a nice addition. Aesthetically, I like this. I like it a lot. Could it be better? And the answer is yes. I think certainly a little bit more interest along the riverbanks, and just some more variation in colour would have been nice. But still very much worth 4 stars. Detailing, pretty good across the whole. Yes, we got the shipping clipping through the bridge and one or two minor technical things that I just grumbled about. But other than that, it's a very high 4-star map. Had that bridge not been clipping, I probably would have given 5. Gameplay potential, I think the sky's the limit here. There's not really anything to fix apart from raising the bridge, possibly. And maybe a little bit of river planting, but that is optional really. Everything's very good indeed. I think I've got no option but to give this 5 stars for gameplay. So, a Ryebluffs by Archelon. That is a really nice map, and it has to get the BonBonB seal of approval. Great work, Archelon. I'd love to see some more work from you. Okay, right. Well, thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. My Patreon guys are now spread over 2 pages. 2 pages, no less. So if you'd like to have your name squeezed onto one of these cards, then please join me over on Patreon. The BonBon buddies over there, we're really friendly, and we will openly accept you as a complete map freak, because, well, that's what we all are. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow for a request map, and I'll see you then. Have a great day. Bye now.